So this is the TP-Link Tapo RV30 Plus robot vacuum and mop. We have shown you the unboxing and setting up using the Tapo app and how to use it to vacuum and mop. Do jump to the various topics as needed. Introducing the TP-Link Tapo RV30 Plus Robot Vacuum and Mop. This is an upgrade from the RV10 Plus that we have reviewed recently, where you can check it out on the link as shown. The RV30 Plus features a LiDAR and gyro dual navi system for high precision mapping and navigation. It comes with a smart auto empty dock that allows you to go up to 70 days without emptying because it has a 4-liter large dust bag. This is a vacuum and mop combo. So we are going to unbox this robot vacuum and set it up using the Tapo app. Opening the flap, you will see the first instruction, which is to slide the power switch from off to on to turn on your robot vacuum. So this is what you see once you open up the box. It comes with a user manual. This is the mop mount and the mop cloth. This is the robot vacuum. It comes with a spare side brush. This is the spare HEPA filter and a cleaning brush. You've got the spare 4-liter dust bag. Finally, this is the auto empty dock. So these are the inbox items. So once all the items are unboxed, let's position the dock. Place it on a level surface and flat against a wall without obstacles within 1.5 meter or 4.9 feet in front and 0.5 meter or 1.6 feet on the left and right. Plug the power cord into the wall socket. We will prepare the robot vacuum next. Let's remove all the protective strips. There's one here. There's one on the left as well. Need to remove this strip. Switch on before use. There's a switch over here, you need to turn it on.
Turning on.
With the robot power on, turn on the power for your dock. The LED on the dock will light up. You may send the robot home by pushing it against the dock or by pressing on the home button, which we will do right now.
Start heading home. Starting to charge.
Charge the Tapo RV30 robot for about 4 hours before first use. While the robot is charging, let's start up Tapo app. These are the favorites of my home. You have the various cameras, and you can see the RV10 Plus that we have reviewed previously. To add the RV30 Plus, tap on the plus button on the top right hand corner. Select Robot Vacuums. Select RV30 Plus. Remove the protective strips. We have done that. Go to Next. We have also powered on our Tapo device. Go to Next. We need to enter setup mode. Let's press and hold the Spot and Home button for about 5 seconds until all the buttons start to blink white.
Start network configuration.
It is now in setup mode. The LEDs are blinking white. We need to choose the 2.4 GHz, as this robot only supports 2.4 GHz network. Enter the password. Once the password is keyed in, go to Next. The Tapo device will connect to the following network. Go to Next.
Network configuration. Please wait. Connected to network successfully.
We can name your device. Let's call it the RV30. Go to Next. It will be placed in the living room. Let's check firmware. There's a new firmware available, and our robot is already docked. Select Already Docked.
Start upgrading.
Our Tapo device is up to date. Sounds good. You can select the firmware update time. We'll leave it as 3 to 5 AM. Got it.
Successfully upgraded. Turning on. Starting to charge.
You can see that the battery level is at 100%. It is fully charged. Let's start mapping. Here are some instructions before you start mapping. Let's start.
Start to quickly build a map. Starting to charge.
Now that we have successfully mapped our house, we have placed the robot in another room. So let's start up the RV30 Plus. Let's go to Settings. You can set the schedules for this robot. You can add a schedule and have your robot vacuum clean floors regularly. Alternatively, you can also have a report. it also has maps, and this is an untitled map in this current room and the map that we have mapped out previously. So you can use this as a remote control by using your app. You can do a spot cleaning or clean while moving.
Remote control mode. Exit remote mode.
So under settings, you have general settings where you can select the volume level. Currently it is at level 80. Just change it to level 60 and save.
Adjust the volume successfully.
For area units, you can measure it in square meters or square feet. We'll leave it as is. You can do a spot cleaning where you can adjust the vacuum power. So this robot comes with 4 power levels: quiet, standard, turbo or max. Similarly, for the water level, if the mop is mounted, there are 3 levels of water level. It can be low, moderate or high. There's a child lock feature where you can turn the child lock on.
Child lock is activated. Press and hold for 5 seconds to unlock.
So you can also press and hold the spot button for 5 seconds on the robot vacuum to turn the child lock on or off. Let's turn it off.
Child lock is deactivated.
You can set the do not disturb schedule and even the emptying settings. You can set it to smart light, balance or max, and when auto empty is turned on, the robot will automatically empty its dustbin when returned to dock. So for carpet cleaning, there are 2 modes. You can boost it and the robot will maximize the vacuum power for a deeper clean. When it returns to a hard floor, the previous vacuum power will resume. Or you can leave it as standard. Do note, for carpet cleaning, if the mop bracket is attached, the mop might moisten your carpets. You can set up the restricted zones in advance or remove the mop bracket. So there's also a maintenance feature in your app. So currently everything looks good, and these are the items that you can replace regularly. For firmware upgrade, we have just set up the robot vacuum, so everything is up to date. You can even share your device with your family. So these are the settings for the RV30 Plus. Let's put it to work. We're going to sprinkle some dirt on the floor. You can start the robot either by pressing on the play button, or for our case, we will use the app. Let's start cleaning.
Start auto cleaning. Finish cleaning. Heading home. Starting to charge.
Now that the robot has returned to dock, we can auto empty its dustbin by pressing on this icon. During the dust collection process, the noise will be relatively loud. Let's start collecting dust.
Start collecting dust. Do not move the machine. to charge.
Next, we'll show you how to install the mop onto the vacuum so that we can do mopping.
The wheel is suspended. Please put the machine on the ground to start.
This is the dustbin. You can see that it is fairly clean because we have emptied its contents into the dock. To remove the dustbin, press on the latch over here and pull it out.
The 2-in-1 dustbin with water tank has been removed. Please clean the dustbin and filter.
Before mopping, you need to fill the water tank by putting water into this tank over here. So let's fill the tank with water. Once the tank is filled, you must close the rubber seal. Next, let's put the dustbin back into the vacuum. Stamp it in place.
The 2-in-1 dustbin with water tank has been installed.
To install the mop, you can see two pins over here. This needs to go into the two holes on the dustbin. Simply align and snap it on.
The mop holder is installed. Enter mopping mode.
The mop is installed. Let's start mopping, this time by pressing on the play button on the robot. Let's pour some water onto the floor. Let's pause the mopping.
Pause cleaning.
Let's return home.
Start heading home. Starting to charge.
Let's take a look at the mop.
The machine tilts. Please put the machine on the level ground to start it.
So you can see that the mop is wet. And it will continue mopping until all the water in the water tank is used up. You may remove the mop.
The mop holder has been removed. Exit the mopping mode.
So after mopping, you may remove the mop. Sliding it out, and you can wash this mop and dry it for the next use. So this is how you unbox and set up the TP-Link Tapo RV30 Plus.